Hello everybody, this is Nick over at Mendota Ford, and we have just got in a 2013 Fusion Hybrid SE. For starters, I do want to say that Ford has designed probably one of the best looking sedans to come out in quite a while. It does borrow some lines from the Taurus with the snub nose and sort of the rigid hood. I think the Fusion does it better than the Taurus. I think for the size, the Fusion kind of makes the look work perfect, where about the Taurus, it's a little bit longer in the trunk area for my liking. I think this is perfect with the nice sloped rear quarter panel. Looks very good. This Fusion has the appearance package, so it has a spoiler, 5-spoke wheels, and custom cloth seats with like a red stitching on them. Let's give you a real good look at the Fusion here. I think it is just very attractive looking. To me, this is probably my favorite sedan out there right now. I think it looks the best out of all the domestics by far. And I think it gives a lot of the German and Japanese cars a run for their money. Let's take a look inside. Give you an idea of the interior, what Ford's doing. Has a full power seat with power lumbar. Nice piano, black piano gloss trim throughout, which I do like, although it's going to be hard to keep dust off it. There's that red stitching. Looks good. I like these seats. These are like an eco cloth, but you know, the support is really good. They're very comfortable. They don't grip you too tight, but they do have a little bit of curvature at the sides to kind of hold you in place. Let's get inside here. Here we can see the gloss piano. Very good. Got a switchblade key. You know, Ford doesn't really do switchblade keys, but now they've switched over to it for the Fusion. It's different for Ford. Obviously this has sync in it. This one doesn't have the touch system. This one just has the standard My Ford system in it. You get 2 LCD screens inside the dash. This one does have dual climate control. You can see right here there's temperature for the driver and passenger. This one also has, if you see this little speaker right there, you got another one over here by the driver. Those are active noise canceling speakers. I think you can get something like that in some of the more pricier German vehicles, but it's the only domestic that I know that does it. Ford is the only manufacturer that's doing it, because they also do it in the C-Max. But what it does is it pipes out sort of in a noise eliminating frequency that will eliminate white noise, road noise, because it's an opposite frequency of, it uses a detector to kind of detect the road noise. It's a very highly advanced system, but pretty much what it does is it fills the cabin with the opposite frequency of the noise that is primarily being generated by the engine and road. I turned it on, it's ready to go. There's no startup. If you've driven a hybrid before, you'd be familiar with that. You got efficiency leaves. That little green thing tells me it's ready to drive. The efficiency leaves will kind of sprout with your better driving habits. I would say that this interior is nicely designed. The waterfall console is not overbearing. And it does give you more room than a Taurus. See, me and a Taurus, I'm sitting with my knee spread, and my knee is right up against the side of the center console. But here in the Fusion, I still have a good 2 inches before my knee is banging into the side there. So I will say it's better designed than the Taurus. Very nice. Let's take a look at the trunk, because the previous generation Fusion, you could not fold down the rear seats because of the battery pack. And this, you can see the hump of the battery pack right there, but you can see the seats are, you can fold them down and actually use them. So if you want to use the extra space in the back, you can. You got your little button up here to fold them down. So that's a huge advancement, I think, for Ford. you know, that's really big for a car like this to be able to use all the cargo space you can. Again, really nice, really solid design. You hear this when that door shuts. It's got a nice solid feel to it. Really good looking car. Very nice. Quality, fit and finish all around is spectacular. I do like Ford does this with the headrest, where you can actually adjust the headrest. Most cars I cannot ever be in a position that I feel the headrest, but with the way Ford does it, I can actually get the headrest to be against the back of my head, so it's actually there and actually provides support. Some of the little things Ford is doing is all starting to add up now. Well, that was just a little brief overview of this, little walk around. Really good car, and yeah, I think one of the best cars on the road today. Good job, Ford.